This is going to get dark now. Has anybody ever tried to kill the father? There was a couple of laughs there. I went, yeah, I think I have. No, because my dad's diabetic, right? And he doesn't like me to say. He don't like me saying that. He doesn't like to be reminded that he's diabetic because he's got to have a leg operation and stuff like that. He might lose a leg or whatever. So I don't call it diabetes anymore. I just say that he's lactose intolerant. And brought it on himself. And last Tuesday, he had a little bit of a turn, right? And he climbed up. I was in his house, and he climbed the stairs. I was in bed, and he was just like, "Oh, I don't feel, I'm dying, Shay." Right? And I felt like God at that point. I don't know if it was like the Lion King, you know, where you usurp your father. And he was like at the end of my bed, and it was like Scar just knocking off Mufasa, right? And I felt like God. It was really weird because I held his life in my hands. It was a very, very dull God, right? Because I thought, like, if you were God and you had the power of life and death, right, it'd be like, you know, thunderbolts and all that kind of stuff. Turns out, basically, my power of life and death was making him a tea and deciding how much honey to put in it, right? It's not a big thing, but I'm vegan, right? So I was really thinking about just leaving him to die because I like bees more than my dad. One of the reasons I like bees more than my dad is because my dad has fucked up my love life. Because my dad was very promiscuous back in the day, right? I've got a lot of half brothers and half sisters. It's not a stereotypical thing, but my dad slept around a bit, right? So I've got half brothers and half sisters, and it made me. I didn't know whether or not I was racist, right? Because I didn't like going out with black women, right? Do you think that's racist? The only other black man I could. Well, there's two black men, and the other black man went, "No, not really. I don't like him either." Right? I'll have a chat with you about your reasons in a minute. But my reason, I thought, am I racist because I won't go out with black women? What it turns out, in the back of my head, all I could think of, right, Oldham's not a very big town, right? And all I could think of in the back of my head is that my dad's called Curtis, right? And I didn't want to sort of cop off with somebody, right? And be in the throes of passion and be going, "Oh, yeah, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?" And they turn around and go, "Curtis." And I go, "Oh, fucking hell," right? So I'm like, I didn't stop, but like... So that's why it put me off, and it was like a game of Guess Who for me when I wanted to sleep with anybody in Oldham, right? I had to knock off all the black people, all the black women I had to knock down, then I had to get rid of all the racists as well, so that was basically the rest of the board apart from one person, and I can't fuck my mum. But it turned out really weird. But now, how long have I got, Tiny? We're up to, because I didn't put my watch on. Where is he? Oh, cool. Right. So now in a relationship with my missus, and she's Lisa, she's white, and I never know whether or not she's being racist, right? Because she likes to call me names, right? Not in filth ways, but she has nicknames for me, right? And I used to have a big, bushy afro, used to have a big beard, used to wear a duffel coat, and she turned to me one day and just went, "Oi, Blackgrid," right? Black Hagrid. And then it progressed from there. She knows I like my music. It says that she wasn't being racist. She just thought I was getting fatter. Because like she called me, I used to have dreads as well, and she called me Blob Marley. That was nice. 2-pack lunches. That was another one. Bigger smalls. There was a clever one that she used. She called me Iceberg once. She went, "Iceberg," and I went, "Well, is that something to do with the Titanic?" And she went, "No, you're just a fat ice cube." The worst one, and this is, you've got to picture me now, right? I'm hairy all over. Sorry, ladies, you've got to put an image in your head. Right, so picture me, hairy all over, but in Speedos. Oh, there was people like, "Oh," right? So me and Lisa decided to go swimming, right? And I'm hairy all over, in my Speedos, and I'm just about to dive into the pool. From the other side of the pool, Lisa just shouted over at me. She went, "Oi, chew blacker!" Now, I got upset by that. It nearly broke us up, because I went home that night and I cried myself to sleep. Hey!